Housing starts are down 15.8%. Let's have a look. Hello everyone, Florian here and welcome to another episode of HeiseSays. Grab your stein of coffee. Let's have a look at some of the latest data that's come out from the ABS about housing starts. Now, they've fallen 15.8%. But remember, we're coming off an overheated market due to homebuilder. So, you can go, the sky's falling, everything's coming to an end because housing starts or new projects are falling. Yeah, okay, mate, sure. It's going back to normal, guys. Now, the problem is if it dips below normal, which might happen. But then again, we have a significant number of builders falling out of the game, or stepping back or going under. But we also have increasing demand. So we'll have to see how it all works out. Because remember, homebuilder pulled projects forward. A lot of it was work that people were planning to do, and they rushed ahead and did it. Built during an overheated time when it's hard to get labor, hard to get materials, hard to get builders, and the weather was a nightmare, and we had lockdowns, all for 15 grand. Oh, mate, some even got more, but oh boy. We really just screw ourselves over, don't we? We really do. We need to limit. I would call for a limit of government being able to do this type of stuff. Stimulating bits and pieces of the economy for the greater good, but then it does, damage later on. But it's not going to change, is it? People love their gimmies. Everyone fell for it. People fell for it. I foolishly thought it great. Things will slow down a bit because, we're getting a bit of a recession. It might be a good time to build. Oh boy, did I learn wrong, hey? And we didn't get home builder because you can't get it as an owner builder. So let's have a look. Total dwelling commencements rose 14% to 46,546 dwellings. Okay, total dwellings. New private sector house commencements fell 5.5% to 26,026 dwellings. New private sector residential commencements rose 57.2% to 19,344 dwellings. The total value of building work fell 0.4% to $30.7 billion. And the 15.8% I'm getting is here. New private sector houses from March 22 to March 23 is down 15.8%, and that's seasonally adjusted. But if we have a look here, look at these numbers. Okay, total dwellings, 46,000. Homes, 26,000 dwellings. Now, we need to get familiar with these numbers because this is monthly data. This is just a month. So 26,000 houses a month. Think about that. Or even 46,000, including, non-detached dwellings. Think about that in context of the attempts by the state and federal government to generate enough social housing to meet the housing crisis. I did the sums on what this new scheme that Labor's put forward, the minimum that they guarantee. It's 200 houses per month per state. And we're looking here, right now, 5.5% fall of 26,000 houses. If you count everything, which you would for public housing, what's 200 per state of 46,000? This is a month. So this is why they make all these promises that sound good and get the soundbite and get the voters and get the people on Twitter all happy, and then they realize it makes no bloody difference. Even the 2% deposits. Remember when they rolled that out, you could get a home loan with a 2% deposit for single parents, and I can understand why, as a single parent, if you've been through a divorce or a separation, you want to take advantage of that because maybe you're starting later in life. And the hardest thing is building up that stack of cash. When you've got years of paying rent, years of doing this and the other, you could probably manage a mortgage. But it's quite difficult. So I can understand creating an incentive for that. The risk is that some people fly like Icarus too close to the sun, and they can barely get in at the 2%. It's not like they had a 10% deposit and they couldn't afford the insurance and that, they just barely scraped together 2% by getting their super and gifts from family. That's what I'm worried about. But even though we're concerned about that, that's only 10,000 people. So here's one thing where I think we're really lucky compared to the Americans. Our politicians will do stupid things, but they'll hopefully, I'm assuming it's the bureaucrats, limit the stupidity so it doesn't snowball. So we're not going to have a lot of the same disasters as occurred overseas. But that also means you have to be quite skeptical, cynical, and become a grumpy old bastard with regards to any promises they make to you. So let's keep having a look here. New private sector other residential buildings are up 11.8% from last year. From December quarter to March quarter is up 57.2%. Yeah, but the December period, that's always the quiet. I guess December, January is always the quiet period in the construction sector. So we've got number of dwellings commenced, and the trend from March to March, it's down. Everything's down. But let's have a look here. So here's dwellings commenced. We can see here 55,000, and it tanked in 19 to 21. That's the trend and seasonally adjusted. It shot up. This is the home builder effect. And now this is it crashing down after the home builder effect. The stimulus, the drugs that they injected in the economy was home builder. Now the concern is if it keeps going down, but it doesn't look like it is. It doesn't look like it is. So hopefully we can get back up to this level here, normal. You know, it needs to keep climbing up. But if it hovers down here, oh, look at how I'm drawing here. You can't see anything. If it hovers down at this level here, guys, then there's going to be a shortage of properties. Now, that's going to be a bad thing for people trying to get affordable rentals, for people trying to buy affordable houses, because demand isn't disappearing. It's still coming in. And here you've got private sector dwellings commenced, seasonally adjusted. Okay, so these are down. The dark blue is new houses, and light blue is non-residential. So non-residential isn't at, let's say this here band is about the average, or at least it was since 2015, between 30 and 25,000. Non-resi hasn't got back up to it. Housing, I mean, look at that. So housing, it just dipped to the bottom. Oh, it dipped a little bit. You know, it went from 30,000 to 25,000. So, quick, stimulate the economy. Boom. Oh, boy. There's going to be, I know there's a building inspection defects guy doing a video channel, a YouTube series. I've seen it on Facebook every now and then when I'm doom scrolling. I think that's the thing that kids do nowadays, you know, just scroll. It's really just pissing away time, to be honest. And he has some rather shocking discoveries. I'm going to make a very, very easy prediction that we'll see an increase in defects because of this overheating of the market. You know? What do you think, guys? What do you reckon? So, we go down here. Dwellings under construction. Okay, it's still high. I mean, I've got a dwelling under construction right now. I'm waiting for a concreter to turn up today. It just shows you guys, it's still busy. Everyone I'm talking to is busy, 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 flat out. Flat out. Value of work done is down, 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 but there we have it. What do we got here? Value of work done. Yeah, it's just nothing too exciting. No big, bold movements. Seasonally adjusted, and that's it, guys. So, let's have a bit of a chat about this one, eh? So, what are the takeaways from this? The cooling of the housing sector from the home builder stimulus is continuing, but it hasn't dipped as much as I anticipated. Honestly, I thought we would see a significant fall because of projects being pulled forward artificially. It doesn't look like this is happening. It looks like supply is or demand is returning. My concern is because of this whole mess of prices going up, builders going bust, and the construction apocalypse, we're going to see inability to meet that supply. Maybe we're seeing the end of the construction apocalypse of builders going under over the next few months. I mean, you know what it'll be. It's going to be this tax season, guys. So now until the end of the year, when people are putting their taxes in, this is when we're going to start seeing them go under. It'll be the little mum and dad places that have to sell the family home that are finally faced with reality that they got to wind up. But if it just keeps going like this, guys, housing ain't going to get affordable anytime soon. Anyway, let me know your thoughts and opinions on this one. Are you in the construction game? How are you finding it? Anyway, take care. Check out HeiseBim or Heise Does for other content I create. And if you want to support the channel, you can on YouTube or Patreon. Use our referral links, buy our pocket squares, or call us if you need an architect. Take care. Have a great day. I'll see you next time. Bye for now.